Happy New Year's, Taurus. January 2019. This reading is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. We'll be looking at a little bit of the astrology, so it'll go a little bit more with Taurus, Sun, and Rising. If you find that this doesn't resonate with you, please check out your other Moon, Rising, or Venus signs. And also feel free to check out any of the other great readers and astrologers here on YouTube. There's tons of them. So, and keep in mind, it's a general reading. So we got Taurus 2019, January 2019 Taurus. January 2019 Taurus. This one wants to be flipped. Wow. Well, I see some momentum moving forward. I feel like you guys have been doing some work, doing some foundational work. Doing some foundational work. A little bit of a struggle for some of you where there's been a little bit of armor and a lot of effort putting in. Just extra effort. And I really feel a release in that coming up, especially for this next month and these eclipses as they come in. So we got a eclipse coming in. We got an eclipse coming in the 5th. This is a new moon solar eclipse in Capricorn. And I really feel like there's been areas that you haven't been able to really look at or really be able to see. Certain belief systems and certain ways of looking at things that from a place of apathy and from a place of denial has created a drama that's not there. And that there is some creative thing that's wanting to come out of you. There's something very creative that's wanting to come out of you and really wanting to be looked at. And there's this thing of like what it is for you to actually sit in your power and sit in your space of your power and sit in your spiritual beliefs. What are your values? What are your spiritual beliefs? What do you believe in? And instead of sitting on the sidelines and saying nothing, what is the difference between this woman here who's sitting here and going, okay, I'm not making a decision. I don't see anything. I'm just going to hold my swords. Versus this one who is looking off in the distance, long distance. So some of you want to go travel long distance, travel some distance far away, or maybe it's a long distance relationship, but there's something with distance here too, of looking to the distance. And there's really this feeling of feeling trapped. There's a little bit of stagnant energy. And I really see things are going to start to move forward for you. I really feel that. That area is going to start to move forward for you coming up at these eclipses as they begin to move forward, especially in the middle of the month. I feel a big expansion coming up. And there really is this energy at the very beginning of the month that feels like you're going to step back and really reevaluate and really look at the things that have happened and the people that are around you that are talking, that are influencing you, and if they're in alignment with what you want to learn and where you want to go. I feel this passiveness coming in and this need for passiveness, and knowing that some things are going to be coming up that you really need to look at. You have the Moon card coming up, and here we have two dogs in this one. In some, there's a dog and a wolf, and these are really about our primal natures and our primal urges and the evolution of ourselves, and the balance between light and dark and the masculine and feminine within us. And I think that you'll see some drama around you, and you need to see ways that maybe you're stepping into the drama and you're choosing to put yourself into the drama. You're choosing to bow to almost other people's belief systems. And you're putting too much energy and too much time into it. Now there's a slight balance here. This is really just a big balancing act. And I see the scales here. The scales are just jumping out at me. And, they're saying, hey, wait, that this is a balancing act for you. And there's some important decisions that will be coming at you around around the social environment, you know, and there's parts of you that are afraid to hit the bottom, that are afraid of the destruction, that are afraid of hitting the bottom. But the thing about the bottom is once you hit there, the only way to go is up. Now, there is people that are going to need your support. There's family that is going to need your support. But how can you help them in a practical way? How can you help them in a way that's also helping you? So there's sometimes people need to have their own energy. I mean, have their, not have their own energy, but have their own lessons. If somebody's trying to go and open a door, right? And they have the key and they're trying to open it and they can't open it, but you know how to open that door. It's so easy to go up and say, hey, give me the key and I'll open it for you. But this isn't what's called for here. It's saying, hey, here, they need to take the key and they need to open the door themselves. Just because you can does not mean that you should. And I do see some things falling and other things going up. You know, and yeah, and other things going up. I need to look into this one a little bit more. I'm not seeing a lot of relationship stuff here. I'm not feeling a lot of relationship or love stuff here. I feel like this is not the month that is the focus on this. This is the month for things to begin to move forward. But for you to remember that this month, less is more. Do less. Do less. Let the things that need to fall apart. Help in the areas that is practical and that it's good for you to fall apart. All right, we want to take a look now. Let's take a look at this full moon eclipse in Leo that we have going on. This is at 0 degrees. This full moon eclipse in Leo, 0 degrees. 0 degrees. I'm seeing a lot of foundational work for you coming up, and I'm seeing some inspiration. I'm seeing some luck, some really good luck coming your way. Yeah, really good luck. And you know, there's going to be a change, and this is going to be a good change for you. This is going to be a new adventure, a new setting out that's going to bring a lot of satisfaction, tons of satisfaction. So you get the Star card. What a blessing. What a blessing. I mean, I'm just feeling just healing waters and luck and guidance and inspiration and, you know, vulnerability and honesty. And I'm seeing a new adventure and setting out on this new adventure. And I think that that's so beautiful because it's going to bring you so much satisfaction. Leading up to this point, leading up to this eclipse, there might be a little destruction, but the point is for you to do less here during that time and to learn where to help and where not to help. It might be around you, not necessarily with you. Some of you, there's something going on at your home, around your home life that you're involved in, something coming in, definitely there. And one more. Some of you, you're going to have a new belief system and a new kind of spiritual path or teacher come in too. A new form of learning. Yeah, and there could be a lot of contentment around the house, a lot of alignment for your values, and a really good look at who you are. You're in an apprenticeship period. You're in a learning period, and you're going to look back at this time in your life and go, wow, I was learning so much. This is your foundational time, a foundational time. Now, if you already have stuff that you've been working on, it's not a new project, you're going back to your foundation and you're reworking on your foundation. So I think that's very, very important this month, is to know that foundational stuff, the very foundation. So don't be up here knickknacking with all the stuff that's way up here on top of the pyramid. Go all the way down to the very, very bottom. Go down to the base root foundation of your day-to-day life, of who you are as a human. And I think that right there is where you're really going to get your most learning. If some of you have been looking to publish something or broadcast something, some of your Tauruses, this is a great month to move forward with that for you. All right. Happy New Year.